Okay, I'm going to position. So I put the caption running across the bottom, so you'll need to take that down. Okay, I'm in position, I'm happy. I'm ready. Don't forget R2MP. Hello everybody, now welcome back if you are coming back after the men's game. If you're just joining in for the first time, well welcome. We've got some incredible handball action coming up for you. It's the Women's Premier Handball League South. We've got Cambridge over here taking on the Arctic Falcons, formerly known as Medway as well. Now, if it's anything like the men's game earlier, boy oh boy, are we in for a real treat here. Now, throughout the course of the game as well, we want to hear from you. This is your show, by the way, so get your comments in. We can see them. Head over to Live Sport Now on YouTube. That's the best place to do it. There's a link in the body of this broadcast wherever you're watching it. The live chat is open. It is active now. You can also comment at the England Handball Association Facebook page as well. Any comments, we'll show them on screen. We did it in the men's game. We're going to do it for this game too, so please get your comments coming in. Now, what are we expecting from this game? Well, we're expecting a physical game. We're expecting a fast game. It's going to be action-packed. It is the top flight of English handball after all. And on that note, why don't we take a little look at the league table as to how things have got on so far. So let's pop that on screen whilst I wait my way back to the table. And as you can see, this is how things are currently looking in the Women's Premier South. Olympia top of the table. 3 games played, 3 wins so far. West London Eagles have also played 3. They've won 2, drawn 1. That one draw, we brought you that game actually live as well back in October. That was against London GD. What a thriller. All the games that we've been broadcasting live this season across the Men's and Women's Premier Handball League, you can watch across our YouTube channel. That's Live Sport Now, and the England Handball Association, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. We're also at on LinkedIn. And at Twitch as well. We've got any Twitches out there, Live Sport Now, do check us out, do follow it. Northampton in 3rd place. Funnily enough, we're in Northampton, that's where this game is being played, although Northampton aren't playing. It is Cambridge against Arctic Falcons. So Northampton in 3rd. London GD in 4th place. Only played 2 games so far this season, 1-1, drawn 1. Cambridge are 5th, played 3, lost 3, and Arctic Falcons also played 3, lost 3. So if we avoid the draw, then we are going to have a first-time winner this season for one of these teams. Yes, they have. You may be wondering why Arctic Falcons have Medway Falcons on the back of the shirts. Of course, that's what they are, but the Arctic Falcons is a pretty cool name as well. They are officially known as the Arctic Falcons, but you may remember them as Medway. They only formed in made official in 2017. Anyway, so that's how things look in the table. Let's just have a quick look at some of the results from last month, shall we? There you go, Arctic Falcons losing to Northampton 29-23. Falcons also played West London Eagles as well, losing that one 17-36. Cambridge travelled into the capital to take on Olympia and they lost that one 20-15. The other game last month was London GD 22, Northampton 15. That was your results from last month. There's a few games coming up as well this weekend. It's not just us here today. There's a couple of other games going on in the Women's Premier Handball South, also going on right now. We have West London Eagles taking on Northampton, and tomorrow, what a game this is going to be, London GD taking on Olympia. If you can get yourself into London, get yourself to the Barking Sport House in Dagenham, it is well worth it. Get yourself over there. That is going to be an absolute cracker. But hey, so is this game as well. Throw off is less than 5 minutes away for this one. Cambridge taking on Arctic Falcons in the Women's Premier Handball League South. Let's take a little look, shall we, at the squad lists for this one. Your Cambridge women. This is your squad for Cambridge, managed by Alejandro Gracia Costa. You might remember him actually. He was playing just in the men's Cambridge team. They just lost 24-28 to Carshalton Titans, so he's had a busy afternoon indeed. But number 12 is Lucy Rowe, number 11 Lauren Boca, number 8 Asher Hall, number 6 Victoria Takas, number 90 Aniko Pinter, number 23 is Ginga Giba, number 14 is Sonia Nashchinkinga. I apologise if I'm tearing these names apart as well. Number 19 is Kasia Rapowolski, and number 5 is Agnes Foglion. Agnes Aggie, as she's known as, was actually coach for the Cambridge men's team as well, so she's had a busy afternoon too. Right, over to the Arctic Falcons. Let's just have a little look at their squad. It's a little bit shorter. We've got head coach A in there because it's anonymous. We're not too sure who it is going to be, actually. We think it might be, actually number 10, Iona Mashanda. She also co-coaches as well. Then number 12 is Sarah Chamartin. Number 5 is Kai Escott. 17, Amy Irish Farmer. Number 7 is Daisy Foster. 4 is Augustine Marginus. And 18 is Claudio Puawa. That is how your Arctic Falcons squad looks for this game. Now, keep your comments coming in. It's going to be an absolute cracker. And I'm delighted to say our good friend Ryan Stormer is back. If you watch the men's game, you'll know he was involved. I hear number 14 is going to be player of the match. Number 14 was running the score in match 1 in the men's Premier Handball League game between Cambridge and Carshalton Titans a little bit earlier, and I think Ryan has a bit of a crush on number 14. Of course, for Cambridge, number 14, that is Sonia. So there you go. We'll keep an eye out on Sonia for you. More comments coming in as well. Remember, we can see them. Do head over to Live Sport Now on YouTube. It's the best place to get your comments shown on screen. There's a link in the body of this broadcast, takes you straight through to the YouTube channel. Do hit subscribe as well. It really helps us. We bring you a total of 18 men's and women's Premier Handball League games across the course of this season. This is game number 6 for you in October. We headed into the capital and we brought you West London Eagles against London GD, both the men's and women's. Last month we headed up north for the men's and women's Northern Premier Handball League. We brought you NEM Hawks taking on Liverpool, again in both men's and women's. And today, earlier on today, we brought you Cambridge men against Carshalton Titans. It was 24-28 in favour of the Titans in that match. And now we're about to bring you Cambridge taking on Arctic Falcons in the Women's Premier Handball League South. It is going to be an absolute corker of the games. The teams are about to line up. Yes, so there you go. Cambridge just getting the last bit of warm-up done there, but the Falcons are now lining themselves up. And we're about to get this game underway. Throw off in less than a minute now. And the customary hand claps, handshakes all around. Cambridge Handball Club formed in the year 2000. And since then they've gone on from strength to strength. Medway Falcons, as they were known, officially formed only in 2017. It just goes to show the progress they've made in the last 5 years, now playing in the Women's Premier Handball League South. So things about to get underway very shortly here. And we just remind you, your referees are the same as well. And we are now underway in this game. Straight into it, Falcons with the ball straight out of the hat. What sort of game are we going to see? Are we going to see fast-paced? Are we going to see attacking? It's a goal straight out the bat by Iona Mashanda for the Falcons. Early goal indeed, and Falcons lead this one straight out the hat. Wow, great stuff indeed. So can Cambridge bounce back? If you are just tuning in wondering, it is Cambridge in the blue, Falcons actually in the black. Of course, the men's Cambridge playing in orange, so I think they've confused us a little bit, but Cambridge in blue, Falcons in black. It's Cambridge with the ball at the minute. And oh, I think it snuck in, did it? It came off the crossbar, just tipped over the line. It is a goal, and Cambridge bounced straight back into this game to tie it. It's 1-1 at the minute. Still a long way to go in this game, as you can tell. Here we go. The Arctic Falcons now with the ball, all in black, and it is a turnover. A bit of a mistake, a bit of an error there. That's number 7, Daisy Foster, for Arctic Falcons. The ball hands over to Cambridge. There is number 14 as well, Sonia Nashchekina. I hope I'm saying the name right. She's looking to push forward. We know she's got a big fan watching in our good friend Ryan. Get your comments coming in, Ryan. What do you think? How's she done so far? A few early touches of the ball. Played out on the right-hand side, not this time. Picked up comfortably by Sarah Chamberton in the Arctic Falcons goal, but it does go straight back. It is a turnover. It does stay with Cambridge. Here we go. Here is Sonia looking to get the ball over. It goes over onto the left-hand side. It's a throw on. It's a bit over and wild. That was from Laura Boker. It's gone over and the ball goes back to the Arctic Falcons. It's 1-1. Early stages of this first half in the Women's Premier Handball League South match here. We're playing in Northampton, but it is the home of Cambridge. Back to the middle. There is your goal scorer, Iona Mashunda, for Arctic a little bit earlier, and they go into the lead once again. 2 attacks from Arctic Falcons and 2 goals so far as well. So here we go. It is Cambridge back on the move. It is Sonia right in the middle of the park for Cambridge, playing a big, important role. And what a goal that was, blimey, what a great goal. That was to tie it at 2-2. This is turning into very much the same as the men's game a little bit earlier, isn't it? Nothing to choose between the two sides at the minute. Falcons back on the attack though. Here is Iona Mashinga trying to make her way through. Not this time. Good staunch defence from Cambridge, but it is still Falcons with the ball. And again, it does look like Iona Mashinga's just saying, come on, we want to get this going. Andrea Talsby, referee there, just saying, calm it down a little bit, let's get this game back under play, and we do. Playing it nicely across the middle at the minute. They're going to have to start showing attacking intent very soon. They do as well. Number 18 for Falcons, nowhere to go. That's Claudia Puawa, nowhere to go. They're good defence by Cambridge once again. They can't find their way through. The ball turns over and it goes to Cambridge. It is Cambridge 2, Falcons 2 in this game. Early stages, of course, we're not even 4 minutes in yet, but it's proven to be a very entertaining and tight game so far. Ball stays with Cambridge. And good grit, good staunch defence, no way through. That's a 90 for Cambridge trying to get through. Nico Pinter, no chance this time. Holding on, 23 goes. Here goes Sonia, out over to the right-hand side. It's a throw in, it's a good save as well. Number 5 just scooping the ball up. Oh, and they're saying it went out. That was Kai Escott for Arctic Falcons, unable to keep the ball in. The ball changes hands once again. Now it's Cambridge looking to drive it forward. It is Sonia Nashakina right in the middle of the court here for Cambridge, dictating play at the minute, pushing it out over to that right-hand side. Kinga Giba, number 23, over on the left-hand side with us, has had a lot of touches of the ball. There she is right now, getting it back out again. Is Kinga going to wind up, have a shot? No, it's going to be Sonia. No, it's not. It throws it out once again. Oh, it's a great save. It was Victoria Takas with the throw, but you're not going to beat Sarah Chimartin in the Arctic Falcons goal like that. Good save, good solid hands, and it remains 2-2 in the early stages. And another great save. The keepers are having a good game. No score for Arctic this time, and it's once again Cambridge with the ball. They've had a lot of possession over the last 2 or 3 minutes or so. Can she get through? Sonia trying to make her way through. Not this time. The ball does change. The ball does stay with Cambridge. Laura Boker on the left-hand side, being involved in a lot of the play early on, and now Cambridge take the lead for the first time in this game. tell you, the temperature has just dropped here as well as the sun has gone down. I think they've turned the heating off. But it's a good job. The action is going to be plenty hot here, isn't it? Here we go, good play, good solid, good save, good solid hands. Claudia Power, no way through there for her. And it was Lucy Rowe in the Cambridge goal, keeping that one out solidly as well. No denying that one was not going to get through. So action on the right-hand side here is, can Sonia get through? She's not going to go for it this time. Oh, that was Kinga Geber winding up, loading up, number 23 for Cambridge, but it's just right side of the post and was always missing. There is Iona. Here is Claudia Capao trying to make it not quite this time, but she's been very lively, hasn't he? The number 18 for Arctic Falcons. So Cambridge 3, Falcons 2 in this game. Long way to go. We're only 6.5 minutes, well, just over 6.5 minutes into the match. There's almost a deathly silence in the sports hall here at Moulton. In the equestrian centre, you can believe it. Used to be great effort by Sonia Nashikina, then not quite to be. And it's like Falcons trying to play it quick, but it was good defence. Number 17 there, that's Amy Iris Farmer for Falcons, just been held off the ball, not able to get through there. And the counter-attack was swiftly thwarted by Cambridge. We'll get your comments coming in. We can see them once we get at a timeout or a bit of a break in play. We'll show them on screen, but can't yet because Iona Machinda's on the ball. Now they're trying to get through. Is it going to sneak in? No, it was a good effort though by Daisy Foster for Arctic Falcons, but couldn't quite make it, but they do keep hold of the ball. Here is Iona Machinda. Here is Daisy Foster. The ball drops down. It does. It's going to be a turnover though, and it's Cambridge who get possession and looking to drive forward. They lead this game 3-2 at the minute against Arctic Falcons. It's 5th, taking on 6th in the Women's Premier Handball League South. And referee just having a quick word there. That was Faye Tung Lee. Here is Kinga Gerber once again. Oh, and unfortunately Sonia can't manage to hold on to the ball. Claudia and Sonia tripping over each other there. Over on this left-hand side, it's going to be a wind-up, a good throw from Laura Boker, but not to be this time because once again Sarah Shamerton in that Falcons goal has been fantastic. Now, as you can see, Falcons, they have no substitutes at all. So it's going to be a tough one. That's why I say number 10, Iona Machinda, is sort of coaching the game as well. Falcons score though, and it doesn't look like it's going to affect them. Maybe it might have a bit of an impact later on in the game, but as it stands at the minute, it's Cambridge 3, Falcons 3. So Cambridge Angels pushing forward. It's 3-3, great game, tight game. There is Kinga Gerber. Well, what a block that was by Iona Machinda, number 10 for Arctic Falcons. No way through. Just starting to get to grips with all the names, so you have to forgive us. We are just starting to learn them. Alejandro Gracie Acosta, of course, the coach for Cambridge, played in the men's game a little bit earlier. He'll be wanting to get a win. There goes Sonia. What a great goal that is. Number 14 for Cambridge. That is Sonia Nashikina. And it does now go to Cambridge, the home side, 4, Falcons 3. Tight match indeed we're seeing as we start to approach the 10-minute mark. Both sides still looking for their first win this season. Still a long way to go in the campaign. This is only December. And I think Iona Machinda's signalling to the ref. I'm not too sure what the turnover was for there, but Cambridge do have the ball. Number 90 for Cambridge, that's Aniko Pinter with her arms up, and another great save by Sarah Chamerton in the Falcons goal. And it's a bit of a heavy hit down there. It was Aniko Pinter, goes down, the ball will stay, and it is a penalty for Cambridge. It is going to be Pinter to take the penalty as well, number 90. So here we go. Can they get this, make this a 2-goal lead? It's Pinter with the penalty. Oh, what a save, but she's going to get the rebound, and she makes that one count. It was a fantastic first save by Sarah Chamberlain in the Falcons goal, but she can't. Unfortunately, the rebound goes straight back to Anika Pinter, who does convert. Cambridge 5, Falcons 3. Falcons with the ball, though, in this game. What a game it's proven to be so far, though. Very entertaining indeed. Still an awful long way to go. Remember, 30-minute halves. If you are new to handball, where have you been? But welcome. You are very welcome indeed as well. If you want to find out more, head over to the England Handball Association. It is, oh, what another great save. It was a great counter-attack by Cambridge. Asher Hall with the throw. But then once again, Sarah Chamberlain with the save, keeping the team delightfully in this as well and not allowing Cambridge to run away with this one at all. Sarah Chamberlain is having a blinder in goal. Yes, as I was saying, if you do want to find out more about the Women's Premier Handball League or just about handball in general, the England Handball Association is the place to go. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click. It will take you straight through to the England Handball Association website. Oh, and that one was over. They were looking to break again. And ever since Sasha Hall's come on to the court, she has been very lively indeed. Now, what can Falcons do here? Can they find a way through? Every play, they're going to have to play the whole game. Let's hope they don't get any injuries. They just don't have any substitutes at all. Remember, please do like, comment and share. Let's get this. If you're watching on Twitter, please do retweet. We want to get as many people watching this game as possible. It's a wind-up. It's a great goal. It's a throw. And it's a score for Augustine Magarinos for Arctic Falcons. There we go. And it's 5-4 now. I promise I'll get better with the names as the match goes on. It takes a bit of getting used to, doesn't it? But here we go, Cambridge with the ball at the minute. We'll call it as we see it in this game. We are live here in Northampton for this game. Oh, almost crept back in the throw there, not to be. And it is Falcons with the ball. Oh, I think it was a bit of a misthrow by Sarah Chamberlain. She's not happy with herself. Unfortunately, Claudia Power couldn't do anything like that. Sarah does apologise to her teammate. Can Cambridge capitalise on that? You're going to have to do. It's going to have to be something spectacular to beat Sarah Chamberlain from that angle, and the ball turns back over to the Falcons. And I'm hearing Sarah Chamberlain in the goal saying, "It's the glue, it's the glue." I think she's not quite got to grips. They do use glue or sticky tack on the ball for grip if you're new to handball. This is why I always try and avoid touching the ball. If you can, unless you're playing, it is, once you get hold of it, it's like holding tape, a ball of sticky tape. So Falcons pushing as best as they can to tie this game at the minute. Can they do it? Not to be this time. It was Amy Iris-Farmer with the shot, but again, a good save by Lucy Rowe in the Cambridge goal. Here we go, Cambridge on the attack once again, out to that right-hand side. Oh, what a great goal that is this time. And it was on the tight angle. That's Kasia Bukaborska with the goal. And Cambridge take a 2-goal lead once again in this game. Now, what can Falcons do here? Can they get back into this one? Can they push on? Can they drive forward? Can they get a goal back? It's only a 2-score game at the minute. Falcons with the ball. Look at that. I'm just watching the two players. They're trying to grip it. No way through this time. That was Daisy Foster there with Laura Boker just trying to keep hold of the ball. Sarah Chamberlain just signalling to her teammate. She gives it to Kai Escott. Now they're going to push on forward. It remains 6-4 in this game. Cambridge, the home side. Both sides looking for the first win in the Women's Premier Handball League South this season. Iona right in the middle, guiding things for the team. I think she's playing the role of a player coach as well in this match, although the ball does turn over, and it is Cambridge who are looking to attack, but it's just been called back. Andreas Arbo, just referee in the bright pink, just saying let's just slow things down and get it going again. Right, Aggie is on the pitch now. The number 5 for Cambridge, trying to play a role. What a great goal. That is once again number 6. That's Victoria Takas on the score sheet, and it's Cambridge now leading the way comfortably 6-4 at the minute. Long way to go though. Apologies, 7-4, isn't it? We just changed that score. Is it about to change though? No, it's not. My word, what a great save, Sarah Jamerton. She's just absolutely everywhere, isn't she? But the Falcons need to make it count. They need to, and that one does count as well. And that was Claudia Ferrara with the goal, number 18, with a cracker to pull Falcons back into this one. It is Cambridge 7, Falcons 5, and it's action, 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 almost quicker than I can put the scoreboard on. Well, Alejandro Costa, the coach for Cambridge, is being very vocal. Action man there. It's a penalty, as we can see, for Cambridge. It is going to be Victoria Takas to take it. She's just literally scored for Cambridge. Can she make it a 3-score game now? Here she is. She's got the penalty. She's got the ball in her hand. What can Sarah Chamerton do? And it's she converts this time. It is Victoria Takas with the goal for Cambridge, the penalty, and it goes to 8-5. Well, I've got my Christmas jumper on. I'm surprised nobody else is in the festive spirit at the minute. That might change after the game, of course. Nobody wants to be giving a free gift to their opponents today. It's the last game for both teams in 2022. More games coming up in January, though. Of course, we will be back live in January as well across the England Handball Association network. And that is Aggie as well, and she makes it count. Agnes Foglion, coach for the Cambridge men, scores for the Cambridge women, and it's 9-5 in favour of the home side here. So 4-score game at the minute. Falcons with the ball. Falcons in black, Cambridge in the blue. Falcons with no substitutes, of course. Oh, what a great goal that is. Iona Mashanda there, number 10. She scores and cuts the deficit down to 3. Cambridge with the ball, looking to get to double figures. 14, Sonia Nashakina back on the court as well. Oh, and it's a bit of a mishandle, it's a bit of a misthrow. Not able to hold it, and defence is staunch though and tough by Victoria Takas. Just breaks down, just prevents any chance of a counter-attack. And it's Falcons back in their own half, pushing it forward now. Claudia Power with the ball. Hands it back to Iona Mashonda. Here is Daisy Foster over on the right. Oh, and Kai Escott cannot hold on to the ball. And ball goes back to Cambridge. It is a few mistakes like that. That is the reason Cambridge are leading this game at the minute. They have played well though. Here is Sonia. Can she get it over? It's a tight defence. The balls are coming. It just seems Cambridge always are in the right place. It is a score, and Cambridge do get to 10. So Cambridge 10, Falcons 6, 4-score game. We have still got a long way in this half to go. We are over halfway though. It's amazing how quick it just goes. A big, long throw. Does she find Kirby? Yes, she does. She does. What a great goal. That is Kinga Guba there. And she finds it. That was a brilliant setup by Agnes. What a goal. And it's 11-6. Tough defence again there. Kinga Guba just scored and then prevents any chance for Arctic Falcons there, trying to get through. It looks like Claudia is comfortably in the Cambridge box, and she knows it as well. She puts her hand up there to signal. Ball turns over again. Here we go, Cambridge now. It's Agnes Foglion over number 5 there, back to Sonia Nashikina, number 14, playing it out on that left-hand side. Number 8 over there, Asher Hall. Victoria Takas is right in the mix of it too. Here is number 11, that was Laura Boker. It's another great save though by Sarah Channerton in that Falcons goal. It could have been a lot more had it not been for her. And I think the attack is playing a bit, I think they're struggling a bit with attack, the Falcons. Iona trying to feed it through. Claudia gets it back. Here is Daisy Foster. She winds up for a shot. It's a good save though, keeps it away, and there was enough Cambridge players there to be able to pick it up and thwart any threat. The quick counter attack is not on, so they're just going to comfortably play it forward over on this left hand side. So 11-6 in this game. The home side Cambridge in blue, Falcons in black, leading the way at a minute. Going to keep the comments coming in. We can see them. We will show them once we get a chance. Let's get a bit of a break or a timeout. We will show the comments as they come in. And they're just working this one. And what a great goal that was as well by Sonia Nashikina. Fantastic stuff. And it is now Cambridge. They've doubled Falcons score. It's Cambridge 12, Falcons 6 in this Women's Premier Handball League South match here. Both sides looking for their first win. Daisy Foster's just lost her shoe here, but she's putting it back on now. She'll want to get back into the action quickly, and she does. There goes Claudia Power. Oh, almost sneaked in by Claudia Overwauer there, almost making it, not quite. And it's got to be tough for them, haven't it? Because they haven't got any substitutions, have Falcons, so it's going to be a tough whole afternoon for them. Oh, bit of a mishandle. Daisy Foster almost getting back in there. It goes out to the left-hand side. Asher Hall playing the left side for Cambridge. Oh, it did sneak in as well. Great goal. And once again, it is Cambridge with it. 13-6 in this game. You've got a sense Falcons are going to have to score a couple without reply to get back into this game. Here is Kai Escott for Falcons over on the right-hand side. They keep possession. You've got to push on quickly. I'm sure they'll want to. They'll get this ball moving quickly. Here we go. There is Iona right in the middle. Claudia Power has been full of action over on that left-hand side so far. Does it get through? Not quite this time. And here we go. Cambridge on the counter-attack. Oh, it's off the crossbar. That was Asher Hall. It just kept it down an inch or so. It might have snuck in, but not this time. Here we go. Falcons on the attack. They haven't scored for a while. What can they do here? Iona has been hassled there by Agnes, number 5 for Cambridge. They get it back. Here goes Iona. She tries to feed it through. Not this time. Good defence by Cambridge. Ball turns over. It remains Cambridge 13, Arctic Falcons 6. I think Amy Iris Farmer, number 17 for Falcons, just took a bit of a knock there. Her opponent just checking sure she's okay. That's nice to see indeed. It was a good effort by Claudia. Ball stays over deep on the right-hand side though with the Falcons. A bit of action now. This is what we like to see. Fast play, intensity. Here we go. Here's Daisy Foster. What can she do? Oh, and it's a drop and mishandle by Amy Iris Farmer. And the ball will go to Cambridge. Here is Agnes Foglion. She's been very lively since she's come on. Oh, great ball that is. That was an Eco Pinto, number 90, scored the penalty, of course. It goes out wide. Now here is Sonia Ashkin. She's played very well as well. I know Ryan's watching this one. Interesting. She has actually had a very good game. Oh, and it does sneak through as well. Great goal. That's Laura Boker with the goal. And it's 14-6 in this game. It's another save by Lucy Rowe in the Cambridge goal, but the ball is going to stay with the Falcons. Here is Iona. She's made it through and she scores as well. That's what I'd say. Iona Mashinda with the goal and just claws one back. It is Cambridge 14, Falcons 7. In this Women's Premier Handball League South match. Is Cambridge with the ball though, looking to make it 15. We are, 5 minutes or so away from half time. Not sure what's going on with the score clock. Bit of an issue with the score clock there, but I'll just take it down for a little. I can tell you there are 4.5 minutes of this half left to go. We're going to sort it for the second half, but here we go into the action. We'll pop that scoreboard back as soon as we can, but there are just over 4.5 minutes, just under 4.5 minutes of this half left to go. It is Cambridge leading it 14-7 in this match. Just slowing things down a little bit, Falcons. As I said, they've got no subs at all, so every player will have to play the game. Can they get it through? There is Iona once again. They keep the ball. It's good defence by Cambridge. But the ball does go back. I think Iona was judged to have travelled into the Cambridge box, so the ball does go back over to Cambridge. Oh, it's another good save by Sarah Chamberton in the Falcons goal, and another great save, a double save by Sarah Chamberton. She gives a roar, and rightly so as well. The great wall of Sarah, not a lot is getting past her. She's kept her side in this game so far. She has played an absolute blinder. Oh, it's another good goal. It's a heavy drop and hit, but she does make it count. That's Casey. And it's 15-7. Falcons looking to pull one back quickly. So here we go. No way through still for the Falcon. And 16-7 in this game. Cambridge are well in control at the minute. So still a long way to go. Two minutes to go to half-time. We've got a problem with our timing screen, but we will pop it back up in the second half in this game. It remains 16-7. We're at 28.5 minutes, and it is Cambridge once again who score. 17-7 in this game. Both sides looking for their first win this season. There is the clock as well, I'm pleased to say. We've got it back. It's Cambridge 17, Falcons 7. Here is Claudia trying to get through. Can she get back on? Can they get at least one more back before the break? They're through, and they do make it as well. It was a good goal. It was by Amy Iris Farmer. It's 17-8 in this game. Plenty of talk from the Falcons players. Good effort, we're approaching half time. Almost half time now. It is Cambridge 17, Arctic Falcons 8, comfortably leading the way. Remember, keep your comments coming in, we can see them. Oh, and it's another great save. It was a good effort by Daisy Foster for Falcons, but not to be. Strong hand from Lucy Rowe. And now it is Aniko Pinto trying to break. Is she going to do it? The half-time hooter goes, and it's Cambridge 17, Arctic Falcons 8 in this game. Well, what have you made of that so far? It has been a fairly dominant display, hasn't it, by Cambridge? It was fairly tight for the first 6-7 minutes or so, and then Cambridge just went on a bit of a mazy run. They would not be stopped We've had plenty of comments coming in as well. Let's see what everybody's been saying, shall we? Our good friend Ryan Stormer is back. He says, let's go Cambridge. Yeah, they are doing very well at the half-time mark. He also goes on to say, let's go Sonia. I wonder why that is, number 14 for Cambridge. And he also goes to say both keepers playing really well. Yes, they are. In fact, if it wasn't for Sarah Chamberton, the goalkeeper for Arctic Falcons, it could have been quite a bit more, couldn't it, as well. A few more comments coming in as well. Our good friend Vikinta Stukas, greetings from Dominican Republic, girls. Let's go. Watching from the Dominican Republic. Do tell us where you're watching from as well. We can see the comments. We do want to hear from you. Keep them coming in. If you do want to find out more about the men's and women's Premier Handball League as well, best place to do that is the England Handball Association website. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Wherever you're watching it, give it a click. It will take you straight through to the EHA's website. And as we said, with regards to the live chat is now live and open over at Live Sport now on YouTube as well. There's a link in the body of this broadcast, takes you straight through to our YouTube channel. It's called Live Sport now. Please do give it a click. Please do hit subscribe as well. It does help as we are bringing you a total of 18 men's and women's Premier Handball League matches across the course of the season. This is game number 6, so we've still got 12 more to bring you this season. So if you want to make sure you don't miss any handball live this season, the England Handball Association YouTube channel and Live Sport now is the place to tune in and watch it. Now, if you are new to handball as well, I want to find out a little bit more about it, about the game, how you get involved, and handball at schools. So that was what handball is all about so far. We've brought you 5 live games. This is the 6th in October. We headed into the capital. We brought you West London Eagles against London GD in both the men's and women's Premier Handball League. November last month, we headed up north and brought you NEM Hawks taking on Liverpool, again in both the men's and women's. And then today, a little bit earlier, I brought you Cambridge against Carshalton Titans in the men's Premier Handball League. That was a cracker. You can watch it across our channels and across the England Handball Association channels at any time. Do go back and watch it if you didn't see it. It was an absolute cracker too. And now, of course, we're bringing you Cambridge against Arctic Falcons, formerly Medway 2. Whilst we've just got a little break in half-time, let's just remind you of how things look in the Women's South Premier Handball League table. So as you can see, Olympia leading the way, 3 games, 3 wins. West London Eagles in second place, 3 games, 2 wins and a draw. Northampton in third place. They've played 4, won 2, lost 2. London GD in fourth, but they've only played 2 games so far, a win and a draw. That draw coming against West London Eagles. We brought you that game live. Do go back and watch that one too. It is on Live Sport now on YouTube. Cambridge in fifth, as you can see, 3 games, 3 defeats so far. Looking like that might change today though. Arctic Falcons in 6th place, 3 games, 3 defeats so far. Cambridge with the better of it at the minute. Do stick with us. Of course, don't forget second half action coming up for you. A reminder of the results as well in the Women's Premier Handball League South. From last month, Northampton 29, Arctic Falcons 23. This was all the games that happened last month in November. Arctic Falcons again had a home game against West London Eagles. They lost that one 17-36. Olympia 20, Cambridge 15. It's hard to believe Cambridge only scored 15 in that game. They scored 17 in the first half here. And then the final game that took place last month was London GD 22, Northampton 15 is half-time here though. Cambridge 17, Arctic Falcons 8. There are other games going on as well today in the Women's Premier Handball League South. In the capital, Gumsbury Park Sports Hub, right now it's West London Eagles taking on Northampton. Unfortunately, I don't have live scores for you, but I can tell you they are in action right now. And then tomorrow there's another cracking game as well taking place in Dagenham. London GD taking on Olympia. That promises to be an absolute stormer of a game. Not too much longer to go and we'll get things back underway, but we are half-time here between Cambridge and Arctic Falcons in the Women's Premier Handball League South. It's getting a little bit chillier now here. It's starting to get a touch cold. I'm going to see if I can grab a quick word actually with the Cambridge coach, because he's just playing around a little bit. We didn't really get a chance to speak to Alejandro a little bit earlier. I wonder if he's got a second to have a quick word. Alejandro, very quickly, just before second half starts, must be quite happy with how it's gone so far.
Yeah, I think the girls have working very well. We put a big emphasis on a very pressure defense. We know that they don't have substitutes, so fast-paced games, I think it's going to be tough on them. So that is our main strategy today.
What have you said to the girls at half-time?
Keep it like that if they can. It's very tough because also we just only have 2 substitutes, so playing this game is a double sword, which we are also getting tired. But hopefully they make them more tired than us.
Good luck. Thanks for talking to us. There we go, second half about to get underway. Cambridge just getting themselves warmed up, as you can see. That was Alejandro Costa, the coach for Cambridge Women. Played in the men's game a little bit earlier. Was on the losing side there. It's finished Cambridge 24, Carshalton Titans 28 in the men's Premier Handball League. We are 2 minutes away from getting back underway. I hope you're excited for this second half. If it's anything like the first half, then boy oh boy, we are in for a treat. So what a day's handball we have seen so far. This is game 6 of our 18-game broadcast deal with the England Handball Association. Yes, you can watch every month. You can watch 2 games live of the men's and women's Premier Handball League. And don't forget our Handball Hits show as well. Later this month, Sunday the 18th of December, we are going to be live with Jack Oliphant for our Handball Hits monthly show. Think match of the day in football and you've got Handball Hits. We'll have highlights of both these games that we've brought you today. We'll have special guests, interviews, action, reaction, you name it, and analysis as well. If you want to find out more about the Premier Handball League, Handball Hits is the show for you. We are just over a minute away from getting the action back underway here for the second. Yes, the buzzer has just gone. We are about to get things back underway. You can hear the players getting themselves G'd up for this. It's Cambridge 17, Falcons 8 in this game. A few more comments coming in. Let's have a quick look before we get back underway. Thomas Pinter says, let's go, Anika. Greetings from Hungary. So we've had Dominican Republic so far. We've had Hungary. We know people are watching in the UK. Tell us, where are you watching from? We want to hear from you. Comment. We can see your comments. And if you want to have them on screen like that, comment either around the England Handball Association Facebook page or at Live Sport Now on YouTube. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to our YouTube channel. Do hit subscribe whilst you're there as well. So Alejandro just given last couple of chats to last few words to his team, last bit of motivation. They're leading this 17-8 at the minute, and we're about to get the second half underway. Here we go. So the players just coming to our side. Got Casey right here. I wonder if we can get Casey to wave to the camera. That was a no. Casey, give the camera a wave. Right, we're back underway. Here we go. So second half action, here we go. It's Cambridge leading this one, 17-8 against Arctic Falcons. Cambridge with the ball. Cambridge in the blue, Falcons in the black. And it's a bit of a missed throw there, and the ball is going to hand over to the Falcons here, up deep in their own half. Here we go, pushing it forward. What have they got in their locker, Falcons? Remember, they've got no substitutes, so as the game goes on, they're only going to get more and more tired, you would have thought. But let's see how they go. Oh, it's another very good save by Lucy Rowe in the goal for Cambridge. She thwarts the attack. Ball goes back to Cambridge. They're on the attack once again. He thought they might go quickly, might need to try and tire out Falcons, although with the lead that they've got, they don't necessarily need to do that. The whistle had gone before the ball had gone into the back of the net, so I think a foul had been committed, although they might have wished it hadn't been, because Cambridge do retain the ball and they did have it in the back of the net. Oh, it's a bit of a throw, but she's going to retain it. Victoria Attacker's got it just in front of me on the laptop as well. Oh, it's a wild throw. It's well over by Sonia Nashikina, number 14. She has been on the score sheet today, but not with that one. Sorry, Ryan. Now in this half, there goes Iona Mashin. She does score, but I think she travelled too far into the Cambridge half, into the box, so it won't count. It's no goal. We will be asking you for your player of the match in this second half as well. Better effort by Sonia this time, but Sarah Chamberlain in the Falcons' goal, once again proving too tough to beat. She has had a fantastic game, has Sarah Chamberlain. Oh, what a goal that is as well. What an absolute cracker. Falcons with the opening goal in the second half, and the deficit is just cut by a little bit more. So 8 in it now, Cambridge 17, Falcons 9. And tries to make it through. Good save again by Sarah Chamberlain. She's always there. Iona Mashinda was just there to help her block off any rebounds there. Here is Claudia Power, has a go, has a throw. Oh, and it finds its way in as well. What a goal that was by Claudia Power, number 18 for Falcons. And Falcons have scored 2 in the second half already. Well, it's never over till it's over, is it? It's 17-10 in this game. Falcons at the minute with a head of steam. They've scored twice in this second half to Cambridge's 0 at the minute, but Cambridge do have the ball and they do have the lead as well. And oh, it was a good effort by Casey, but not to be this time. Hits the post, goes out, and the ball goes back to Falcons. Can they get a third and really actually start to make Cambridge think about this in the second half a little bit? Show your support, keep your comments coming in, not to be this time. Lucy Rowe with the save. Oh, it's a turnover, it is a turnover. Here's Claudia, she has a throw. It is a good save again though by Lucy Rowe. And they're trying, and unfortunately Claudia goes into the Cambridge box, so the ball will hand back over to the Blues of Cambridge. The Cambridge Angels pushing forward once again. It's 17-10 in this game. Oh, and it's a great goal, and it's the first goal for Cambridge in this second half, and it gives them an 8-goal lead once again. It's Cambridge 18, Falcons 10 in the second half. Oh my word, what a blinder, having a bit of luck with the long distance throw. Was that Claudia again? It was. She's had a very good, very lovely game too. So forget about the second, forget about the first half. It's 3-1 actually to Falcons in the second half at the minute. Cambridge 18, Falcons 11 overall in the game. It's a 7-point game. Oh, and they're gonna, it looked like a high arm actually by Kai Escott. So Kai Escott, number 5 for Falcons, has been put to the bin for 2 minutes. So Falcons, with no substitutions anyway, are going to be a player down for the next 2 minutes. Can Cambridge start to really take advantage now and put this game to bed. A great save straight at Sarah Chamerton in that Falcons goal. No way through, and they survive at the minute, do Falcons, but it's a great interception by Sonia Nakashkina. Great stuff. Here comes Agnes Foglioli. Oh, and it's a great goal by Aquino Pinter. Fantastic stuff. 19-11. It's Cambridge 19, Falcons 11, and they're starting to take advantage of Kai Escott being off the pitch, off the court for the Arctic Falcons for that high arm tackle. She's off for 2 minutes, she'll be back on, but not yet. Good defence again, Aquino Pinter wants to, she's having a very good game too. No way through her there, and look at that, Agnes Foglielli and Iona Mashinda going toe to toe in the centre of the court here. That's a good battle, isn't it? Over on the right hand side, is there a way through? Oh, there is, and it's a very good goal. That's Laura Boca with the goal. And once again, it is now Cambridge stretching that lead. They've scored 2 goals almost in this power play session, if you will, whilst Kai Escott's off the court for Falcons, and they are being made to pay a little bit for that sin bin. It is Cambridge 20, Arctic Falcons 11, or Medway if you're in old money. Oh, here we go. What could Daisy Foster do? She's wrestled to the ground there by Agnes Foglian. She is a tough defender, is number 5 for Cambridge. And again, no way through this defence of Cambridge for Falcons. They're trying to feed it through, not to be this time. There was the long ball onto Sonia, but they didn't take it. They've decided to just slow it down and play it back. They didn't go for swift counter-attack, perhaps don't need to. Over there, number 23, that was Kinga Gerber. She had a very lively first half. There is Sonia again, there is Kinga Gerber now. Here is number 6. Oh, it's gone through the legs as well. That's a good goal by Victoria Tackers. I wonder if a bit of tiredness is going to be kicking in soon. It's 21-20, the lead stretches to 10. Cambridge are going to get their first win of the season. Kai Escott is back on the court for the Falcons, so they're back up to their full complement of players now. Oh, what a drive that was by Daisy Foster. What a goal as well by Foster there, number 7 for Falcons. So Falcons get one back just as they go back up to the full complement. Kai's got back on after that sin bin. Sarah Chumston keeps it out. It was a dive by Aquino Pinter, more of a hope than anything else, and comfortably taken up by Sarah Chamerton. Right, here we go. Falcons on the attack, and it was just cut out. I think Iona and Claudia have been linking up very well together. Goes for the long one, Aquino Pinter, and that was a brilliant prime example of how to counter-attack quickly and score. Aquino Pinter was just in the right moment. What a goal that was, and it's 22-12 in favour of the home side. I think Iona Mashidi, the sort of player coach for Falcons, just signalling to referee Andrea Zabo. She thought it was a little bit high. They're all smiles, Falcons, I have to say. It's really nice to see. Claudia hasn't stopped smiling, number 18, throughout the course of the game. They are losing it, and with respect, you know, it's never over till it's over. If the World Cup has taught us anything, you can never judge anything. Unfortunately, Claudia was deep in. She did score, but it won't count because she was deep in the Cambridge box. If the World Cup has taught us anything, it's never over until it's over. Anything can happen in sport, but Cambridge are in command of this game at the minute. And certainly in command as well. That was Kinga Gerber with the goal there to make it 23-12 in this match. Oh, lovely worked goal there. That was Amy Iris Farley with the goal for Falcons. scoreline perhaps doesn't necessarily reflect exactly how it's been. Cambridge do deserve to be in the lead, and do deserve to be comfortably in the lead as well, but Falcons have proved a few problems there, and Sarah Chamerton once again in the goal. The Falcons has had an absolute blinder of a game so far. Probably would have been a fair bit worse had it not been for Sarah Chamerton. No way through there for Daisy Foster, number 7 for Falcons. So we've got a bit of a problem with the clock again. We'll get that working for you very shortly. 40 minutes on the clock now in total. So 20 minutes of this game left to go. Oh, and we're going to have a pause as well. So 40 minutes, 31 seconds on the clock as we pause. Looks like there's a bit of moisture on the floor. So we're just going to get that cleared up. It looks like there's something a bit sticky on the ground here. The clock just stops. It's Kai Escott with a ball, handing it back. I think they're just making sure they're happy. And we're about to get things back underway here. Good spot there by the Cambridge players, and we're back underway. Oh, it's a good drop down. Unfortunately not to be though for the Falcons. It's Claudia Parawa, and well, we are going to have a penalty though. It is going to be Iona Mashanda with the penalty here for the Arctic Falcons. She scored the first goal of the game. Rubbing that tackle all over the floor, just to get a bit of a grip, I think. So, number 10, Iona Mashanda for the Arctic Falcons. Can she convert? Yes, she can, and it's 23-14 in this game now. And they bounce straight back, don't they, Cambridge? It happens quick, thick and fast, this one. Cambridge 24 now, Falcons 14. And as soon as it looks like Falcons might start to make a bit of headway, Cambridge say, no, we're going to stop you in your tracks here. Ball turns over. It's going to go back to Cambridge. Lucy Rowe in the goal. She's had a very good game too. It could have been a far higher scoring affair this had it not been for both keepers. Sarah Chamerton has just been sensational. There she is again with the save, just as I say as well. Kai Escott manages to pick it up. Oh, the ball turns over, it hands over to Cambridge. I think a bit of an unforced error there by Falcons. Can they capitalise on it? They've got a big lead. Well taken there by Kinga Giva there. She did very well. Sonia does manage to get the throwaway, but goes down, and the Falcons have another player off. It is number 4. Augustine Margarinos is in the bin for 2 minutes. So can Falcons take advantage of this? It's a penalty as well. It's going to be number 6, Victoria Taka. She's already scored one from the spot today. And, oh, she misses. It was a bit wide. Not to be this time. And it stays 24-14. Oh, another 30-minute halves if you are just tuning in. It's the second half. 60-minute games in total. That leaves us 17 and a half minutes of this match left to go. That is it. Cambridge lead it by 10 over Falcons. Now they lead it by 11 because that was number 14, Sonia Nashashkina, with the goal. And it's 25-14. Now keep your comments coming in. We can see them. I want to start to think about who is going to be player of the match. So get your votes in. Comment below. Who is your player of the match? I think it might be Sarah Chamerton. She's had an absolute blinding game, but it's a turnover by Agnes Foglion. She's driving forward, and Sonia, number 14, has a fair shout as well for Cambridge. Sarah Chamerton in goal for Falcons. She's had a great game. There goes Agnes Foglion, and there is the goal, and that makes it 26-14, and surely that will hand Cambridge the win. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we have enjoyed bringing it for you today. It has been full of action, hasn't it? It's been very exciting indeed. Falcons managed to retain it, but again, Claudia just has not stopped smiling throughout the course of this game. At the end of the game, don't go anywhere as well, because we are going to bring you player reaction. See if we can speak to the coaches we'll see if we can speak to Iona Mashenda from Arctic Falcons, and we'll see if we can speak to Agnes as well from Cambridge, because we want to touch on the men's game a little bit earlier. She was coach for the men's team. They did lose to Carshalton Titans 24-28 in that game. Iona Mashenda is not happy with the referees, it seems. Andreas Arbo and Faye Lee reffing this game today. They did the men's game a little bit earlier too. Ball stays with Cambridge. And almost it was a strong throw by Kinga Giebert that time, but not to be. It was always going wide. I think Sarah Chamberlain might have had it covered anyway in the Falcons' goal. It's 26-14 in favour of the home side here. And here is Iona player coach Iona Mashenda, not to be this time. And I think it looks like Kinga Giebert's gone down. Has she taken a bit of a heavy hit there? She's taking one on the side of the face. She has got out. I think she intends to carry on playing, so that's a good sign. Just make sure she's okay. I think she is okay. And Claudia, what a great save. Claudia, she's got some arm on her. She can throw, can't she? But Lucy Rowe was equal to it, knocks it away, and Cambridge keep it. And they're going for the counter-attack here, trying to get it through over on the right-hand side. That is Victoria Takas, not to be this time. But we have a penalty for Cambridge, and it's once again, it's going to be a Nico Pinter. Here we go, Nico Pinto with the penalty. She scored, she's missed, and she scores this one though. No denying it this time. 27-14 in this game. Cambridge leading it comfortably now. They are going to get their first win of the season. We've got 14 minutes of this match left to go. Claudia's had a very good game, and it's another great save by Lucy Rowe. And Cambridge are in command of this one. But can Falcons finish high? That's all you can ask, isn't it, right now? Cambridge going to pick up their first win of the season. It's called off. I think the ball went out of play over on that left-hand side. And it's Cambridge 27, Arctic Falcons 14. It's the Women's Premier Handball League South. So that a lot of people asking for your player of the match. No surprise who Ryan's suggested. She's got a fair shout actually. Sonia Nashikina, she's had a very good game. So is Sarah Chamberlain though in that Falcons goal. She's going to be on the losing team, but she's had a crack. A lot of people saying Lucy Rowe as well. Yes, Lucy Rowe in goal for Cambridge too. I think I have to be totally honest. I think Sarah Chamberlain's been the busier of the two keepers though, and she has kept this score down for her side quite nicely. At the minute, surely it's going to be Chamberlain, but there's still a long way to go. There's still 13 minutes. Do keep your votes coming in. It looks like we've got another player hurt down as well. Again, another knock. This time, it's Agnes Foglion. She's taking a hit in the head. I hope she's okay. I think no intention, Claudia Power there for Falcons, knocked her in the head. She certainly didn't mean to. You can see that she's just giving her a hug, making sure she's all right. It's what we like to see. It is a sport at the end of the day. You want to go in hard, you want to win, but nobody actually wants to hurt anybody. Good. Nice to see from Claudia there. Ball goes out. Falcons with the ball. Can they get a few more goals before the end of this game, finish it on a high. So we've still got 12 minutes or so of the game left to play, so still plenty of opportunities for both sides to get back on the score sheets. 27-14, home side Cambridge in the blue, Falcons in the black if you are just tuning in. Oh, and she almost took the rebound, not to be. Chamerton was equal to that one. She has had a fantastic game. Kai Escott here, number 5, looking to push it forward. Here we go, there is Iona Machanda. We'll see if we can grab a quick word of Iona at the end of this game as well. And Claudia, she's got shout for player of the game as well. And it's a nice goal from Iona Machanda. And okay, finally Falcons do get back on the scoreboard as well. So Cambridge 27, Arctic Falcons 15. We've had comments coming in as well. Good goal there too. Let's just change that scoreboard. Falcons, of course, with a lot of players missing, hence the reason why they've got no substitutions. It's been a tough afternoon for them, but they have applied themselves outstandingly well, considering they came into it really up against it, didn't they? Oh, another great effort, not to be this time. Amy Iris-Farmer with the attempt. Oh, and a lovely goal there. That's what we like to see. Over on that right-hand side, that was Augustine Magarinos, number 4 there for Falcons on the score sheet. It is Cambridge 28, Falcons 16. Oh, almost drops down. Not quite this time. Ball is going to stay with Cambridge. Yes, it is. We do lots of nice comments coming in as well. If there's a bit of a break in play, we will show you them if we can, but do keep them coming in. I know the players do watch the coverage back as well, so they will be able to see what you're saying, and they will appreciate your comments as well. Please do share the comment. If you're watching on Twitter, get it retweeted. We want to get Handball shown to as many people as we possibly can. If you're on Facebook, please do share it as well. We are live across on YouTube at the England Handball Association and Live Sport Now. Oh, nice effort though. What a great effort by Casey there. She almost goes straight head first into the door, but manages to just get herself stopped without having to go through it. And, over live chat, Live Sport Now on YouTube, the place to do it. No way through for Iona there. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. It takes you to a YouTube channel. It's called Live Sport Now. Please do hit subscribe as well to make sure you don't miss any of the Premier Handball League action this season, along with the England Handball Association YouTube channel as well. And if you do want to find out more about the men's and women's Premier Handball League, there is a link in the body of this broadcast, whether you're watching it, to the England Handball Association website. Do give it a click. You don't even have to type it out. How good is that? So it looks like the ball is going to stay with Falcons. We move into the final 9 minutes of this match. It's the Women's Premier Handball League South between Cambridge and Arctic Falcons, or Medway Falcons in old money. It's a great shot by Iona, but not to be this time. Another great save by Lucy Rowe. Oh, a good dummy by Iona. Oh, almost very well cut out by Asher Hall, number 8 for Cambridge, to stop what could have been a very, very fast bit of counter-attack danger there. Amy Iris-Farmer picks it back up. Here is Iona. She's been very busy. Here is Claudia. Here is Daisy Foster. Oh, not to be for Daisy Foster that time. She's had a good game too. It's been a hard one, hasn't it, for Medway, missing a lot of players. And of course, they've got no substitute. Every single player has played every single minute of this game. Casey puts it away, number 19. She scores, and it goes to Cambridge 29, Falcons 16. Oh, but it's a turnover. It's a turnover. Victoria Takas with it. she does have Casey for support. If she needs it, she gets it. Oh, and Casey she wants the goal. And it looks like Traveller is going to be given. So no, it is no goal. It's a shame. They had almost 3 against 1 at one point there. Did Cambridge, couldn't make it count. The temperature, the action is heated up. The temperature in sports hall here has dropped to former equestrian centre, so there's not a lot of insulation. There, oh, lovely, Aniko Pinto, number 90 for Cambridge, makes it 30-16. Ball's given back. I don't think Iona really agrees with that. It's 3 against 1, and it does go in, almost kept out by Sarah Chamberton, but Casey makes it count this time, and it's 31-16. Cambridge really putting the hammer down in this match. It's going to be a first win of the season for Cambridge. The search for that win. Oh, what a lovely goal by Claudia. That was fantastic. Placed it to perfection there. It's a nice bit of consolation for Claudia with that goal. We'll give that goal of the game, I think, that one. Oh, good goal once again. Finding their way through. Number 23, Kinga Geber for Cambridge with the goal. It's 32-17. And once again, Aniko Pinto, oh, just hits it, but here, Casey has got a chance. She's straight in. Oh, she puts it over. I don't think she could quite believe it. 2 golden opportunities for Cambridge to make it 33, but they fail with both. And it remains Cambridge 32, Arctic Falcons 17, with less than 5 minutes, as you can see, on the clock to go in this game. Ooh, what a great save by Lucy Rowe. Again. Another great save. It stays 32-17. Oh, good save by Sarah Chamberton. She just thwarts the attempt from Cambridge. Oh, and it was a little bit sloppy there by Falcons. But Agnes Aggie couldn't quite hold on to it long enough. There goes Iona. She scores. What a goal. 32-18, Falcons back on the score sheet. Ooh, good effort. And I can start to see, I think there's a few tired bodies out there for Falcons. They're still smiling. Sarah Chamberton is smiling away. Claudia to my left, she's on the ball now. She has not stopped smiling in this game as well. They are going to lose, but they are doing it with style. I can tell you that. Sarah Chamberton is, even right at the end of the game, G and her team up. That's what we like to see. For me, Sarah Chamberton, the goalkeeper for Falcons, has been player of the match. She has done fantastically well, although really there's been some great players for Cambridge. They're really, in fact, everybody's got a shout, really. There's Casey, she's got a good shout. Here's Sonia, she's had a very good game as well. But that is the reason why Sarah Chamberton in the Falcons goal is your player of the match. It's saves like that just stopped this from being even worse. Here we go. Sonia with the ball. She dinks it over, not to be this time. Is she going to try and get it back? Oh, she's been done for travelling. It's still 32-18 confirmation then. Your player of the match, brought to you by Live Sport Now, is Sarah Chamberton, the goalkeeper for Arctic Falcons. You might be wondering why they've conceded 32, but it could have been an awful lot more had it not been for Sarah. Thank you for your comments, by the way, everybody. Do keep them coming in. Last few messages of support for the players. They do watch the content back, and they will see your comments as they come up as well. So it does mean a lot to the players. Please do share the content as well. We want to get as many people watching handball as we possibly can. Oh, so close for Claudia. She has had a great game as well. Number 18, really in the centre of the court. Iona and Claudia have run the show for Falcons, and in goal they've got a real spine of a team, haven't they? And again, what a save by Sarah Jamerton. Just keeps it out. It is a penalty though. And it does look like Amy Iris-Farmer is on the bench for the rest of this game now. So Falcons will play it with a player down. Here it goes. Asher Hall with the penalty. Oh, beautiful. Places it top right-hand corner. Asher Hall scores, and that was beautiful. It's Cambridge 33, Falcons 18. A minute and a half, less than that now, on the clock to go of this game. Once the full-time whistle goes, don't disappear. We're going to have live player and coach reaction for you as well. So do not disappear. Stick around, hear from the players too. Oh, it's just over. Not to be this time. Oh, another great save by Sarah Chamerton. Oh, but it's cut out again. Here goes Aggie, and she makes that one count with a thumping goal to make it 34-18 right at the end of this game. That was surely, we've actually got, I'll just take the clock down because we've actually still got 20 seconds on the clock. Actually, I think our clock's just a little bit ahead. There's still 20 seconds or so left to play, so here we go. Here is Iona. Can they get one more? They're going to continue with possession. There's 10 seconds left of this game to go. There goes the full-time hooter. And what a game it has been for Cambridge. Full-time, it is Cambridge 34, Falcons 18. And Cambridge get their first win of the season in the Premier Handball League South. Congratulations to them. Unfortunate for Arctic Falcons, they're missing a lot of players. And they had to play the whole match with the same team. That's got to be a very tough ask, hasn't it, indeed. So full time here, Cambridge 34, Arctic Falcons 18. And they're very happy, as you can see. Well, I'm going to go over, see if I can have a quick word with Sarah Chamerton for Falcons. They're just going to catch a breath a second whilst they're getting all excited. We'll just let them catch up for a sec. Let's just watch some of the action with Cambridge just whilst they go have their team photo as well. What a game it was, 34-18 it finished. Cambridge now take their first win of the season. They will be absolutely delighted with that. I'm going to see if I can grab a quick word as well. Can I borrow Sarah for a second? Sarah, can I have a quick word, if that's all right? Now, yes, bring the camera around because I've got Sarah Chamerton with me. Sarah, now, I've got some good news for you. I know the game didn't go your way, but you are player of the match because I've got a new name for you. You are the Great Wall of Medway, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. Talk us through it because there were some incredible saves. You just seem to be there all the time.
I try. I wish it was all the time, but I'm getting older, to be honest with you. So
Give over. I'm not having that. I'm not having that, Sarah.
yes, I am. So I can't just go and get all the balls. But yeah, we're trying at least, you know.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's a hard ask, wasn't it? Because no substitutions or anything. You are missing some key players. How do you think the girls did out there?
I think they're doing well. We have quite a few under, 19 as well. So the first game, they're trying.
Yeah.
And the team Cambridge is quite, experienced.
Yeah.
So we have a mixture of Sussex players, Kent players.
Yeah.
So we try to meet. It's not always easy,
Yeah.
going from Sussex to go to Kent and Kent from Sussex.
Yeah.
So we're trying our best, really. But
Now,
we still enjoy it.
I've really enjoyed watching you
Yeah.
because you and I wonder if we could. We get Claudia over here as well. Claudia, can you come here a second as well? Because forget about the scoreline, 34-18. Forget about that. You haven't stopped smiling throughout the entire game.
Have I not? Oh my! Do you know what? It is a competition, but in the end of the day, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And we competitors, but we're all friends. And that's what handball's all about.
It looked like there's quite good camaraderie with Cambridge as well.
They're awesome, aren't they?
Good play, wasn't it?
Amazing. And you can tell they've been playing for a while.
Yeah.
And
It's our first year, in Premier
Yeah.
League, so we're trying. It's not easy because where are you based already? So, sorry, no?
No, I was in Chichester before.
Yeah, you were in Chichester, but now what do you
No,
do?
I'm in Milton Keynes.
Oh, Milton
Oh,
Keynes.
Milton
Yes,
Keynes.
yes.
Oh, not far then.
No, I know.
So Milton Keynes, yeah. So I'm Hove, Milton Keynes,
Yeah, what else do we have?
Chatham, Bromley.
Oh, blimey.
Ashford.
Okay. All over. You
Yes,
really are all over.
we are.
Yeah.
Training must be quite tough then, I take
It
it.
is, yeah. So I haven't actually trained this season. So
Right.
this is my first game back with everybody. So it is
Really?
tough, yeah.
Well, you play very well. But
thank
both of you.
you.
Congratulations to the team. I know it's been hard. No subs, but you did great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. There you go, Arctic Falcons. Let's see if we can grab a quick word over here as well. I do want to grab a word with Aggie as well. We didn't get a chance to speak to her early after the men's game. Let's chat to her about both those games now as well. Aggie, if we can have a quick word. Let's just, first of all, let's touch on the men's game. Of course, we didn't get a chance to speak after the game. Didn't quite go your way though, did it?
Yes, unfortunately not quite. I mean, we thought that today's a really crucial match and we tried our best. The first 10 minutes, I wanted us to be a little bit more forceful in defence and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
We picked it up towards the second half of the first half, so I was happy there. We started well in the second half. We were drawing at 40 minutes in and then we had a terrible 10 minutes where everything went out.
They just ran away. They scored about 9 with no reply, didn't they? They just went crazy.
And both things happened at the same time. Our defence was a bit like, I can't move. And Carl Charlton is very good at the fast game. They like to continue running, passing. If you don't foul them, they will find a gap.
Yeah.
And so that happened in defence. But also in attack, all of a sudden we had 3-4 ideas what we should play. Everyone knew how we're going to solve it, but nobody told the others.
Right.
So instead of playing together as a team, it was a bit, okay, let's do this, it's going to work brilliantly. And the other one was, but I thought we're playing that. And so that left 10 minutes where it was chaos on the field.
Yeah.
After that, we picked ourselves up nicely. I like that we fought to the end. I like that we didn't say it was 2.5 minutes to the end. It was 7 goals, not going to get that back. Let's make sure everyone gets to play. But we fought on, and in 2 minutes, we got 3 goals back, 4 goals back.
And it was only 4 in the end.
Actually, I really liked it that we did fight in the end and not say, we can't win it, so screw this.
You finished on a high, that's what you've got to do, because that's what you take into the next game.
It's a shame because I feel this was one of the games we should bring home, and we had 3 games like this season already where I feel we could have had it, but we didn't. But what can you do? Go back to training and we'll come back strong the second half.
Let's turn that frown upside down because you've just had a win, of course. So talk us through that game. I mean, of course, Arctic Falcons missing some players, of course, but you were just in control from the start.
So I think that was for our team a very nice experience. I know it's super hard for Arctic Falcons, but not having a sub, we have that many times this season, very hard. Not having a coach, we don't even have timeouts. And of course, being a game, we profited from that. We didn't take our time out because we knew they were going to be more tired than us. And so, welcome to them for fighting to the end.
So you did it tactically on paper. You don't want to give them a minute's rest, do you? A couple of times.
Literally. So, why would we stop when you're more tired than me?
I like that.
And so I have to give credit to them because they fought really well. And it's a hard situation. But at the same time, our girls did brilliantly. We had a really good defense from the first moment because Arctic Falcon has a few really good, strong shooters, but we control them efficiently. Ran the fast break, and that opens up the lead. Once you're in control, it's much more comfortable. The opponent is always on the back foot, tired from running back, so they easily lose the ball in attack. And our goalie, Lucy, just 17-year-old, first season in the adult league.
She's 17. I didn't know that. Wow.
and doing brilliantly. Lots of great saves, which of course helps us to convert it into goals.
Remember that name, because she was brilliant in goal.
Yeah,
she really was.
She is on the talent pathway, so we're hoping big things from her, obviously.
Fantastic. Agata, thanks so much for having us down here.
Thank you for
covering you've got
us.
Nice warm hands.
You are freezing. I tell you what, you run up and down a few times, you'll be warm as well. Thank you for covering. It's always nice to have handball a little bit more publicised.
Fantastic. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having us here. And congratulations as well for that win in the Women's Premier Handball League for Cambridge there. So yes, that's how it finished. Cambridge get their first win of the season, not to be for the Arctic Falcons today, but I'm sure it will come for them at some point. That's not it from us for handball. This month, on the 18th of December, we've got a handball hits show that will be aired at 8 o'clock across the England Handball Association social media channels and ours at Live Sport Now as well. You can watch that, I think, match of the day, and basically for handball, and that's what you have got. That is it from us here though in Northampton today. What a day it's been with your men's and women's Premier Handball League live. Don't forget, if you do want to find out more about the men's or women's Premier Handball League, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to the England Handball Association website. And also, if you want to make sure you don't miss any of our live handball or our live sport, we've got a lot to bring you. We've got football, motorsport, golf, all throughout the rest of this year and into 2023. Live Sport Now on YouTube is the place to go. Again, there's a link in the body of this broadcast. It'll take you straight through to our YouTube channel. Please do hit subscribe. The live chat, you can comment in there as well. That's it from us. I really hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a chilly day here in Northampton, but the Titans won in the men's and Cambridge won in the women's. I've been your host, Ian Waterhouse, and until next time, drive safely and thanks for watching.